Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time. If it's your first time joining us, I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition
Dungeons & Dragons Show!
I'll have some announcements and a recap for all of you, but before we dive into any of that, we will go ahead and do a quick round of player introductions.
Hi, I'm Aster. I play Embers of White Ash, the Tabaxi Sunsoul Monk.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Lady Elwyn Amelos, who's an elvish Circle of the Land Druid.
Hi, I'm Gabo, and I play Art, the Dragonborn Battlemaster Fighter.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Vert, the Changeling Armor Artificer.
Thank you, everyone. So those announcements. We premiere our episodes on YouTube on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Throughout the campaign, we use a variety of custom items, custom monsters, custom species, so be aware of that as you're watching. The character portraits, which you'll see on the layout once we switch to it, were done by an artist named Zyra Brittany.
There we go.
Who goes by @Xylav on Twitter. That was weird. If you need a refresher on things that are going on in the campaign, you can check our World Anvil, where we have some information about that. You can also check us out on our socials, where our handle is Antiheroes Anonymous. And other than that, go ahead and take a look at the video description, where you can find links and information to everything I just mentioned and more, including some links to trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and Stop Asian Hate resources. Finally, we just hope you enjoy the show, share with your friends, and come back to watch some more. So with all of that out of the way, let's roll the intro video. And welcome back. Previously on Antiheroes Anonymous, the Silver Seekers have been in Fulerith, which is currently caught in a 10-hour time loop that ends in the city's destruction. In their first loop, they followed a lead from Art's sword to the First of Crystal, an artifact kept in Viduun's hoard. They managed to locate the hoard and fought their way past Vert's Aunt Isabella, as well as her dragon Paldair, who had hoped to plunder the hoard on behalf of the League of Terrors. Alas, the Silver Seekers failed to unravel Viduun's puzzles before everything reset, and now they are on their second loop. They are currently at the Temple of Strongmouse, the giant god, fighting on behalf of a frost giant named Skadi, so that they can learn more about the League's ritual at the tower. And so we will pick up there. We are in the middle to tail end of a combat. I will re-describe the scene, and then we'll get into it. The group of you had come into this temple that is carved of giant proportions. And so there are these huge stone pillars that hold up this extremely high vaulted ceiling with like the white stone, white marble edifices and all that. And in there you found a group of 3 giants, a cloud giant and 2 death giants, who were deliberating what to do about a prisoner frost giant. You intervened on the frost giant Scotty's behalf, saving her from potentially being executed for her crimes against the League of Terrors, and are now fighting a trial by combat against the cloud giant, member of the League of Terrors, for Scotty's fate, and winning quite spectacularly. So let's go ahead and jump back to that. I will pull you over to the proper gander. There we go. The proper page. And then pull up some music. And we are starting at the top of a round of initiative with Embers of White Ash, who, if I recall correctly, is currently clinging onto the back
That's right.
of this cloud giant who is hovering 15 feet in the air.
Yep. And she's gonna make her 4 attacks with Flurry of Blows. And thanks to the temp HP I have from Vert, these get all get plus 13 to hit.
Wow.
Does a 16 hit.
It will.
Then they all hit.
Yeah, I think it came up last time. This guy's not particularly difficult to hit because he's so big and not very armored.
It's like hitting the side of a barn.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Not a brick wall, because that's very different.
Okay. Then let's see.
But it's the brick wall side of a barn.
The brick wall, the side of a barn.
An ostracized wall here.
So I'm doing some math here. 48 force damage.
48 as in 4-8?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Tell me what that
It
looks
was
like.
also 48, but it worked out to 48.
That's the way it is.
He's still hanging in there, but that takes like a big chunk out of his remaining vitality. So tell me what that looks like as Embers just lays into him from the stomach.
I think she's just like clinging on with like one hand and one foot sort of, and then it's just sort of like aiming for like the base of the spine.
Ooh.
Just slamming over and over.
Yeah, and you can like hear the bones like cracking and getting misaligned in his back, and he's just screaming "ah!" in pain constantly. Okay, wow. And then it is Art.
Yes.
Assuming that was it for Embers.
Yep.
How bad's he looking?
Pretty bad at this point.
And he's still in the air, right?
Yep, about 15 feet in the air.
15 feet in the air? Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna do same old. I'm gonna attack with my longbow. Let's see. That goes. That's a 17 on the die plus 6.
17 on the die plus 6 will hit. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll for my second attack as well. Well, okay. 14.
14 damage?
Yeah, 14 to hit on the second attack.
You're getting the plus
Is that
3.
enough?
That just does it.
Oh,
we
hell
found his AC.
yeah. It took me so long to add up 8 plus 6. It was crazy.
My plus 3
felt
as well.
crazy. Oh yeah, all of that plus 3. Okay, great. So I'll roll damage for my 2 attacks.
I know, my
Sorry.
brain breaks in simple arithmetic too.
I
You
can't
should
do
ask
it
Claire.
anymore.
She's pretty good at it.
Yeah, next time we'll just ask Claire.
Yeah, okay, so the first one is a 7 plus 3, so 10.
10 damage?
10 damage, the first
Okay.
one.
And remind me the effect of a longbow. He's
Slow.
speed reduced by 10 feet.
By 10, yeah. And then the second one is 6 plus 3, 9. And I would like to make this a goading attack.
Okay.
So that is a 16 wisdom save, and I'm gonna add 4 more damage to that.
He does pass the wisdom save at a 20.
Boom!
I'll take that 4 damage.
Yes.
He is hanging in there.
Okay. And that was my 2 attacks. Let me check bonus. I don't think I have a bonus action. Nope! That's all marked off, so that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna make a check for him here. Okay.
There's still more.
He looks around at the group of you. He's like swatting back at Embers and unable to reach you because you're in like the center of his back. And he says, "No! This is not the way I die." And he is going to... Let's see. How How far away is it to the door?
It's going to die.
Is he gonna just run? That's still quite a ways to the door. He is going to, I think, dash and just fly towards the door.
Reduce movement speed.
Oh yeah, reduce movement speed. That's right. That does 10 feet.
Which will make a slight difference. Except he has a movement speed of 40.
So he's got a movement speed of 30 now, which means 20 feet less of a dash.
So he flies towards the door off the current screen.
But you're still on his back.
Bringing embers
He didn't
with
take
him.
an action to shake me off.
That's true.
But he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks because he has the flyby ability. So he will fly out of everyone's reach but embers, and he's basically fleeing at this point.
Can I make a quick, insight check to the giants to see if they're allowing this? Is this does this count, or does this,
Yeah, you
comply with their...
You look at Birja, who is the Death Giant warrior.
Right.
And he's been kind of watching this battle with a discerning eye, and he gives a little subtle nod.
To
just as he sees this happening, he gives a nod.
So he's allowing it.
Yep.
He's letting this giant flee.
Yep.
Okay. Then maybe I won't
But it's Elwyn's turn next, anyways.
do anything. My turn.
Oh, I actually get my turn?
You actually get your turn.
I get my turn?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
And I still can't do shit because...
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. So he's fleeing. They're allowing it. But do we want to let him get away?
I don't think so, right?
And is
Because
it-
he's gonna go right to the league people to...
Would it be an action to insight check to see if it would be breaking a taboo to continue fighting?
You can make that without an action.
Okay. I don't know if that's an insight check or if that's history.
Yeah,
what I
insight
know.
works.
You have inspiration.
Okay.
Or if you're better at history, I'd also allow that.
Well, I'm definitely better at insight. Okay, so 25.
Yeah, you see Birja, the Death Giant, give that nod, and you think it's a nod of him determining a verdict and a winner. But it's not a condonement of the act of fleeing or anything like that.
Right.
You think probably the combat continues until he gets away or he's dead.
Okay.
Or you spare him. Either way,
Okay.
fleeing is one of his options, but it doesn't have to be how this ends.
Okay. Sorry, let me check a thing. A couple things, real quick.
Check your thing.
Let me check my things. Okay, I've got one of those left. And then I've got... how far away am I? I believe I'm 130? Okay, so I really just have to step up.
Step up.
Here. I believe. Am I close enough now?
How far do you need to be?
Oh, 120. 120 feet, so
Yeah,
one
go
more.
5 more.
So Elwyn will kind of shake off, shake her head and clear it, and then she will grab Art's arm as she runs by, and she, with her other hand, taps one of the red stones on her necklace, and it glows brilliantly, and she points to the giant, and she's like, "Not so fast!" And she casts Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you have temp HP?
I do. Yeah, you re-upped me last time, so
Yeah.
it's an extra +3
Yep.
to this. Cool.
I feel good about your chances.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
use this one.
Who has inspiration, by the way? Is it Embers?
Well, I have the
You have
inspiration
the-
from
yes.
Yeah.
the thing still.
Sweet.
Well, this is a 20
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to hit. So that does 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
Hell yeah.
What did I say? I just said it. 46.
Yep.
It's like, I cannot remember numbers, y'all. It's a problem. Oh, poopy. I rolled really low.
Oh.
I rolled 2 1s and a 2. And a 4. So that's 8 radiant damage. But you see the red bead of light kind of streak across like a comet, impact with this giant, and his whole body starts glowing in that like eerie weaver red light.
So this is from your necklace, right?
Yeah.
Reroll the ones.
Well, I got one of them is a 1 again.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that.
But the other one is a 5, so that's
So I'll
much
add
better.
4 more damage.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Weaver.
Ethan.
We've got good DM, nice DM right now. Let's not get in his bad side. Yeah. So then she shouts, I think at Vert, and she just says, "Don't let him get away! Now's your chance."
Okay.
Something like that.
It is Vert's turn up next.
Vert notices. Sorry, what's the death giant's name again?
Birja?
Birja. He notices Birja's nod and listens to Elwyn. He also looks to Scotty, because we're technically Scotty's champions.
Yeah.
Say, and just kind of like kind of a, what's the one I'm looking for? Like a pleading look, like, what do you want to do? What do you want us to do for you?
You don't speak giant, do you?
I don't speak giant.
She says, she like gives you a nod with a smile and says, "Kill that," and then a word in giant that you don't understand.
Okay. Then
So good.
I'm gonna
Kill
use
that
my
storming man.
bonus action.
I'm gonna. Sorry, I forgot to mention, but with the rest of my movement, get back behind Art again.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to have Cloud Giant. What's their name again? Sorry, I just forget.
Did not have a name.
The
we
cloud
didn't
giant
establish-
does not. I didn't give the.
We
cloud
did not
giant.
do
The
anything.
cloud giant asshole.
Okay, the censored giant word person. They have to make a strength save, or else they lose their fly speed and fall prone. 15.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, I don't think he's gonna fail a strength save, but it could happen.
Well, it's my bonus action, so we'll see what we can do with that.
Yeah. No, I rolled a 19
Oh,
on the dice, so
Yeah.
big
so
pass.
So Vert calls upon the Wind Nexus to try and impair the giant's flight ability and send them to the ground, but that doesn't work. So then he will. Can you measure for me how far away Vert is from?
I think you're like 80 feet away.
I got it.
He only moved. I was right next to him.
Yeah.
80 feet.
It is 80 feet.
Cloud giant's name is Mullen.
Mullen. It sounds like a jerk.
Fuck Mullen.
Yep.
Do I firebolt or magic missile? Probably magic missile, because then someone else can get the advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Because firebolt is not really worth
Like
it.
Embers, who doesn't
So,
really need it, but it's.
I mean, Embers will get the kill, so
Yeah.
so maybe I will use firebolt then. So I don't use a spell slot.
Do it. Fuck him up.
Okay,
You'll
we'll
have
try it.
advantage.
Yeah, we'll just try it. Okay, so I just shoot a firebolt at him.
Just
So-
shoot a firebolt.
Just a casual
Just a little-
firebolt. Little, you know.
Is this the first time you've cast Firebolt in this campaign?
No, he's used it
No,
before.
it's,
Okay.
I don't do it much.
Like, I didn't even know you had that spell.
So, remind me, he has some ability to avoid opportunity attacks, which is why I didn't get one?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no point of me trying to catch up to him and just get to the threat range. Okay, so with advantage, that's a 21 to hit. He used to be vulnerable to fire damage.
He's not.
Oh, come on.
Sure he is.
I got 10 damage. 10 fire damage.
It's good fire damage.
It's fairly average for
Oh,
taking
he
10.
looks real bad.
It was more than my
Hell yeah.
original Guiding Bolt. And that was a leveled
no.
spell.
You should have to reroll the ones.
brutal.
I had a
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
I have a 1 here. Can I reroll it?
Do you want to like pledge?
Came
Pledge
from,
your
it came
allegiance to
from
the
my
Weaver?
it came from my bag of magic things.
I pledge allegiance to the
Does
spider.
Nyadon specifically hate this one guy
Yeah,
to
does
be like,
Nyadon?
hey?
Yeah.
Gotta appreciate the con though.
Yeah, I guess and then I'll just use my movement to get closer.
Sure.
But I can't quite catch up. So if this one wants to move me 30 feet, I'd appreciate it. And
Where's
then
there?
that's my turn.
Right. And then it is Embers
Just
again.
straight forward, 30 feet.
Sorry, I took your advantage away.
He's like
good.
no.
It's actually
screaming this as
easier
he's
for me without
flying.
it because then I have 4 dice that I can roll. I'd have to make one of these with it's simpler.
You know, we should just have a shared advantage dice. We always know which one it is.
Alright,
we can always just do them all
attacking
together.
3 more times to see if I can do this without spending a focus point. But I'll spend one if I need to.
I think it's likely.
Well, there's a nat 1, so that's out.
Ooh.
But the other 2 will hit
Yeah.
with a 18 and higher.
Oh yeah.
So
An
it's-
18 and higher.
Yeah.
How much is it plus?
It's plus 13 right now because of the temp HP.
That's crazy. So one of those was like a 30 to hit. This is insane.
Yeah, sometimes I don't bother with math. I'm just like, well, if the lower one hit, the other one obviously does also
I'm
hit.
just like, jaw on the floor.
26 force damage.
Yes. How do you want to defeat this giant?
Yay!
Let's see. Yeah, I think you already got the target. So I think Ember's probably didn't even notice the target because it was somewhere with it which you couldn't easily see from her perch, with it right up against the guy's neck.
Yeah, if anything, his whole body was glowing and it kind of
Yeah.
blinded you for a second.
Yeah, that's the nat one.
Yeah, that was the night one. You're like, ah!
But yeah, I think she finally gets through to the bone, and
Ooh.
this is non-lethal damage. I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
But he's also not going to get up.
Yeah. Yeah, you do some seriously non-lethal but very damaging damage to his spine, and he just falls to the ground, and you kind of ride him to the ground and skid across it, and kind of come to a stop in front of these huge double doors, and we can end combat there.
It'd be great if he ran into the door and opened it, and then that monk on the outside just sees this
We promise not to cause any
near
trouble.
death giant, and then Ember just surfing.
This isn't what it looks like.
It's fine, it's all good.
It's all good.
Are you sure you don't want that? Maybe
No, it's fine.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something,
Uh-oh.
but I've totally forgotten what it was.
It's okay because
Sorry.
Charles has things to say right now.
Charles has
Yeah.
important things to share.
Meow.
Yeah.
Charles is doing a victory lap for us.
Yeah, I had something to say. It's totally gone. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I want it to be known that the battle song that we played, the first battle song in the last session, was the Ice Giants, and the battle song that we played in this session was Strength of the Titans.
Oh boy.
Yes.
How thematic.
There you go.
Wow.
I love that.
All right. He skids to a halt in front of the doorway. Embers, you kind of hop off of him, and he is just totally unconscious and out of it. And Birja kind of strides over to Elwyn and Art and Scotty and says, "I think we have a verdict." And he, I think, probably gets down on the level with Art and Elwyn, and says, "The giants originally went into their exile because they felt the small folk needed time. become equal. And they emerged because they felt that time had passed, and that the small folk had made enough of a mark to close the distance. I see now that they were right. And Scotty kind of like nods at that and says, I myself learned that lesson when a group of adventurers came to where we lived in Genbu's shell. That was one of the best hunts of my life. And she kind of smiles.
Me too, buddy.
It was an honor to fight for you.
Yeah, she
As your lawyer.
she kind of gives you a smile and says, "You fought well, all of you." And she kind of like, I think, looks at Embers in particular and like gives you a nod of respect.
I think Ember's walking back, nods back and just says, "Might have been interesting to try and solo her, or him."
Having seen what I just saw, I would be interested in seeing that fight as well.
A cat wanders into the temple.
There's definitely a temple cat.
Yeah.
Kept around for catching mice and things like that. It just like wanders through
the
past all of the pews, heedless of what just happened. So then Birgia looks to Elwyn, who's been kind of the main communicator so far, and says, "What will you do now?"
What I said before, it was the truth. We've come here to stop the League of Terrors. We want to clear away the storm, and we want to make sure that the Nexus is safe.
Yeah, he kind of gives you a hard look and says, "Then we are, by technical definitions, enemies."
Will you reevaluate your allegiance? The League of Terrors is not on the side of small folk of Exandria. Of Alen'dal. Wrong campaign.
Yeah, he shakes his head and says, "And neither am I, not specifically. The League of Terror's goals serve mine, up to an extent. But I owe no allegiance to them."
What are your goals, if you don't mind my asking?
He looks over to the old woman, as if like seeking permission from her. And he says, he just kind of says, "Angerboda, what do you think?" And she just like shakes her head at him. And he says, "My lips are bound. I pray we don't meet on the field of battle, but if we do, I promise it will not go like it did with Mullen." And he kind of like extends a hand to you, but it's as big as you are.
You're unlikely to remember us. You're going to die in a few hours, along with everyone else here.
I think that gives him pause. Like he turns to look at you, and he also looks at the other giant Angerboda as well, with like a quizzical expression. "What do you mean by that?"
The League doesn't know what they're doing at the Nexus. There's an explosion and everyone dies. And then it happens again. We came from outside it, but we've seen it happen over and over.
Is there some kind of protection in place in the tower? Something that would prevent a disaster by trapping whatever magic it is in time?
Yeah, he kind of like, I think, strokes his chin a moment, thinking about that. I am aware of no such protections, but these devices, these nexuses, they are ancient things, wrought by my kind and yours in times long past, with magics long lost, by the power of gods.
What was his name again?
Beardja?
Beardja, that's right.
Yep. EyrDja.
Master Beardja, if I may. We may be on opposite sides in the bigger conflict, but if I may be so bold, I imagine you would also want to prevent the destruction of this city.
He kind of gives you, like almost like an OU type of smile. And he says, if it's as you say, and the city's destruction is fated and has played out time and time again, if my death is among their numbers and the death of everyone in this city, then so be it. I do not fear death. I am of death. My soul would go to my mistress, as would many of those within the city. This is nothing to fear.
But it won't. It won't go anywhere when you die. You just do it over and over and over again, and nothing changes and nothing matters.
Perhaps. There's a cat in my face.
That's very cute.
Hi, Charles. Just like right in my face as I'm trying to be
The temple cat
serious.
just climbs up.
Yeah, it's her timing is great
Alright,
today.
okay, she curled up on
She's
me.
like, "Oh, you're doing a serious roleplay moment? Let me join you."
Aren't you at least interested in making sure that people's souls go where they're supposed to be?
What would you have me do?
Tell us what you know about the Nexus and the Tower. Help us resolve this conflict. And if we meet on the battlefield again one day on opposite sides, so be it.
The tower, as I understand it, is nothing special. It is a tower, perhaps with a few arcane wards to allow it to sustain over the duration of time it has existed, but no, its main purpose is to hold the Nexus in a position closest to the sky. The Storm Nexus belongs there. No, if there is any powerful magic, it is within the Nexus itself, and I suspect that the group of you know as much about it as I do.
What know you of the League's plans at the tower?
They are attempting to free the primordial Lythura from her chains, beyond in the plane of lightning.
To what end?
To remake the world.
And how does this serve you?
The shape of the world does not matter.
But the souls given to your mistress do.
They do. But more important than that... Well, I've already said I cannot speak of that for now. You speak the truth when you say that if our souls are trapped here in some sort of looping measure of time, that does not serve me or my mistress. So if there is something I can do to help you prevent that from happening, I will do it. As I said, my allegiance to the League exists only so far as some of their goals align with mine. My goals do not require this city's destruction. They do not require this primordial to be freed. But I cannot abandon this league entirely. Not yet.
Of course not. What is your normal occupation within the city? I was not aware that giants even existed among small folk society.
Oh, I am not from this place. This temple is merely a staging ground that we have occupied for our time here.
You came here with the League?
He nods.
I see.
My home is not on this plane.
What purpose were you meant to serve here? For the League's benefit, I mean.
He just kind of like shakes his head and says, no purpose yet.
Then why have you come?
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I will too, what the hell?
That's a 2.
Oh!
That's a 7.
23.
So big, can't read face.
Yeah. I mean, his face is like, it is huge.
Yeah.
But like on the flip side of that, Elwyn, his tells are just as huge.
Yep.
What do you want to? What do you want to learn with this insight check?
I mean, how truthful he's being,
Yeah.
and like where he's dodging questions, like specifically.
Well, you pick up on the fact that, like, though he's doing all of the, like, the talking and interacting with you, like, it's really this other death giant, this ancient woman who is in charge, and, like, he's deferring to her on the biggest important point, which is, like, how much he can tell you of what their goals are. So that's the main question he's dodging, is he's not willing to talk about
their own goals.
His own goal, and like that's because of this other person who's here.
Right.
And what was the other thing you wanted to know? You wanted to know like
how truthful
he's being.
But that's just like
you get the sense that like generally he's being forthright, except on the topics like he's unwilling to talk about,
which he's being clear about.
Yeah.
But I do wonder if like I know we don't know what his goals are, but what if we could help?
I know. Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to get to. But I don't want to promise things without knowing what.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. Like, I was about to say something as art, but I was like, I need to shut up. I need to let Elwyn handle this.
You can chime in. You can whisper in my ear. But yes, what are you doing here with the League then, if you haven't done anything yet? Did they mean to trap you here in this loop too? Did you have a role to play once they extracted the primordial?
He gestures to himself and says, I am not important here. And you catch like a slight glance towards the older woman there. He says, No, I am not important here. I am just here to observe, for now. And to deal out judgment in cases such as these, and he gestures to Scotty.
Oh yeah, what happens to Scotty now? Is Scotty free to go, or...?
Are you asking this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he looks down to you and he nods and says, She is cleared of all charges. You have cleared her, so yes, she may do as she wishes. But he looks to Scotty and says, I would advise you do not return to the League, though, because
Yeah, no, don't.
they will not abide my judgment, I'm certain. And yeah, she basically, says, yeah, I wasn't planning on it.
What was the elder's name?
Angerboda?
Boda?
Yep.
Like an angry Boda?
Yep, an angry Boda.
Angry Boda.
Angerboda.
Angerboda.
Yep.
These are great names, Ethan.
Hey, I didn't make that one up. That's an actual...
I knew how to spell it because these are all straight out of Norse.
That's a Norse Jotun's name.
Yep.
She's the mother of
Angerboda.
of Fenrir and
I wasn't blaming you for making anything up.
lover of Loki.
Oh.
So there you go.
Well, we all learned something today. So those of us who are already well versed in Norse myth, welcome to our show. Your mistress, Lady Angerboda,
He nods.
spoke prophecy to me, what sounded like prophecy earlier.
He gets a serious look and says, I would heed that.
And I intend to, but is that also why she's here? Is she meant to forecast the outcome of this mission?
He kind of keeps a tight lip in a telling way.
Oh, yeah, okay, alright. I don't even need to roll insight on that one.
Yeah, he just kind of does this low rumbling sort of thing.
And what has she forecast about their endeavors?
The things that she sees, they are paintings and tapestries, renditions of what is to come, but they are not always clear.
Did she predict that you would be trapped in a loop of time?
Yeah, he laughs at that and says, no. No, she did not.
I see. Or that something would go wrong at the Nexus?
But perhaps this is not the end of events here.
I think Ember goes up to Vert and says, hey, I think the best we're going to get as far as a picture of what is happening up there is what we find out now from Scotty. Do you want to talk to her? And you're kind of our point man for the whole Nexus thing.
Well, I already did review memory on Scotty. Yeah, I think that, at this point, Scotty might as well just come with us and inform us along the way. Right?
Yep, could be.
So maybe we try and recruit her services.
Are we making a play for the tower now, then?
I think we have other things we need to do first. But, I wonder if these two want to kill a Hydra.
Barely, yeah.
That was on my mind.
I'm glad we all
just quietly aligned on
yeah, what else do we need to...
you wanna go kill a
big
Hydra?
thing.
Yeah.
Big guys.
Yeah.
And gals.
Another thing of giant proportions.
Yeah. It's good. The Hydra is much bigger than these two.
Oh,
They can take him. Probably.
Yeah. It would be the equivalent of us fighting a giant, It's
So they got this. They got this.
Yeah. Don't check my math,
The last thing that I think that Birgio will offer is As I've said, the outcome of events at the top of this tower are not what is of consequence to me. If the group of you can remove us from this loop, if indeed I am to believe that such a thing exists, you will need the blood of a giant to enter the tower. This I could provide.
Wait, quick question. Birja, if you would be okay to believe this was a loop, what's something we could tell you on our first meeting that would make you believe that you're in a loop?
Or
None of you have shown any signs of speaking giant, right?
we don't speak.
No.
Yeah,
Emilio.
Or can you write
Emilio
something for us?
Emilio
translated
translated
for
for us.
Yeah.
no, I think he thinks for a minute and then he motions to take Vert aside.
With Emilio?
No, just you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll
And
go
he
with
takes you aside and he gets down as close to you as he can. And he whispers a phrase in giant in your ear
it. Okay.
and says, "Say that to me. And I think I might believe you."
Bird nods. Alright then. We walk back to the group.
And on that note, if there is any symbol or message we can give the guards outside to let us in here without problem, if we come back on another loop and need to speak with you more directly. Or a passphrase or...
What could he give you? I think probably he shakes his head at that and says, "The group of you seem very resourceful, and you made it in here without any such thing this time.
That's true.
Does not seem necessary."
But maybe a trophy from the Cloud Giant's body would serve to prove our story.
We lose everything every loop.
Do we? Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Well,
He is still just laying over there, totally unconscious,
it's like...
Incredible.
back broken.
Ugh.
That's rough.
Good.
Alright. Yeah, above table. I can't think of anything else to have them help with other than Hydra, or, the
The
blood.
giant's blood for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we lose that as well on this loop, so unless
Yeah.
we're going this loop.
I'd still like to have Vert question Scotty about any details, anything she knows about the ritual that wasn't in the memory.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just because,
Because the memory's only a minute long, and she
memory's
was
not
there.
long, and things we learn, we keep.
Mm-hmm.
Allegiances we make, things we gain, those go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did we get the sense that Birja and the other giant are leaving after we're done talking with them?
Oh no, they're gonna stay here.
They're staying here.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But Scotty has not made her intentions clear yet.
Okay.
Oh, we could take Scotty to fight a Hydra.
That's what I was thinking.
She does have 12 hit points.
I was gonna say, she was
Yeah.
looking rough.
Yeah, we can do a short rest or whatever she needs.
What time of day is it even?
You just passed an hour, so let me pop you over to the Fairytale map, where I have the hour counter. It is 5 p.m. You hear outside of the church the Bolt Queen's spire. Bolt Queen's spire? That's not what I called it.
No,
The
not
Bolt-
even close.
What did I
Not
call it?
even close,
Dial?
Is
Ethan.
it dial?
The Bolt Queen's dial
Yeah.
chimes 5 p.m.
Sky Sunderer's tile, thank you very much. Unless you've changed
Nope,
it.
it is Sky Sunderers. Yep, that's
I
her.
just knew
That's
the word
Viduun's
dial.
other. epithet.
I was not even close because I knew it wasn't the Bold Queen. I knew it was the other epithet. I just had to look it up.
Oh, Charles.
Still
So,
being
So yeah,
happy lab cat.
I guess we can thank Birja
Well,
and the
so
other.
what's our play here? Are we going back to the temple? find the light of the first or whatever it was?
I think we should. Yeah.
If we
should
can't,
finish
if
that.
we find it and can't keep it,
If we get there a little bit earlier, we'll have less of a fight on our hands because Isabella and Aldair will be less fresh from their battle with the Hydra.
Well, we still needed to save Nightman.
oh, we did that
I-
already.
You already
She's
did
here.
it. She's with you.
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just didn't fight, but we did it.
My bad.
We like
That's right, she was
because we
here.
were able to skip
Yeah,
that loop,
you're
right?
right,
Because
you're
we just
right.
went
Yeah,
straight.
she just didn't fight with us because they had
That's
to
right.
4 people.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
She almost did though.
She almost
That was-
did.
that was
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
rough,
because you're rough.
remember?
Yeah.
Never mind.
She was ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, we still have.
What time was it that we went last time?
And
It goes until 10 p.m., right?
Yeah.
I want to say it was
I think
like
like
8 p.m.
8?
last time.
Yeah.
Wow, we got there super late.
We did
last
get there
time.
really
We did. Yeah.
That's why we had so little time to finish all the puzzles.
But we can still
Yeah.
do that and then have 2 hours from the rules, right? Because it's something that we did previously.
Yeah.
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 So we have
Yeah,
more
but the
time.
conditions are different this time, right? If we go
No, I'm saying if we go there at the
8,
same
Oh,
time
I
and
see.
do the same thing we
Yeah.
did last time,
Yeah.
then yeah.
we get a free fight mechanically, and
Yes.
we have more time.
One of the things though was that like we potentially needed the what's it called, the drill, like operational, or like we needed the electricity from the drill, right? Because we needed
Mm.
electricity
A
down
source of
there.
electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did
So we can
talk
turn that
about
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we still want to go back to the dungeon after this.
I think we should clear the
I think
dungeon.
What do you? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
I don't make these decisions.
So if we're
I'm panicking.
trying to just repeat what we did last cycle, we've got basically 2 hours to kill before we need to head over to that island.
Yes.
Well, you've got 1 hour and then a travel hour.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
because we got there at 8, right?
Yeah, right.
So
yeah,
that's
2
what I'm
hours to
saying.
get
2
there.
hours and then a travel hour.
You're right.
Oh, because it's 5. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause
yes.
it's
Who can do
5.
math?
So
So-
we could conceivably spend an hour at the spire thingy, the tower. The tower.
I mean, does it take an hour to get over there?
It
I
would.
assume
You can
so.
set an hour travel for any place to any
It would take
place.
an hour to get to the Spire Island if you wanted to.
And then from the spire to the corner, would that still be an hour, or would that be longer?
Yeah, if you swam / went over water
Yeah.
An
Okay.
hour.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
some other way, like if you had a boat or water walked or whatever.
Yes.
Greased water and walked down.
Oh yeah, we just left the. Did we get the blood? I'm assuming we got the giant's blood.
Well,
Perhaps?
I don't
No?
think we've taken them up on that just yet because we're not sure if we're going there or not today.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like we have time for it.
Yeah, I don't think we should bother going over there. today.
Scotty will say, like, are you guys discussing your plans and things?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Scotty will say, he says blood of a giant, but it's not quite as simple as taking a vial and splashing it on the door. You have to have a giant give the blood at the site and intend to let you in. Otherwise, you could kill a giant who had no intention of letting you in,
Yeah.
splash it on the
That
door,
makes
and
sense.
That
Yeah.
makes
enter
so
that
much
way.
sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
that's
a
why.
matter of intent there that matters.
That's why
so.
we'd need to be able to come in and convince him to. come
Yeah,
with us.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also say there are some of my kind and others below my kind in the Ordning, the hill giants, who do guard the base of the tower. So if you need to enter the tower, be prepared to face some of them.
But if we're coming with someone who's a friend to the League, like Birja, maybe it wouldn't be a problem.
Or maybe like we can even pretend to be like prisoners. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
We can figure that out on a day that we have more time.
Yeah. So as long as we go over there at 8, if Scotty's with us, the rest of the conditions are still the same. Or would Scotty not be able to come with us?
To the drill? She
To
can come
the-
with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So like nothing else is gonna be changed as long as like we get there at the.
I think we should try to get there at 7.
An hour before.
Because when we got there, they defeated the Hydra previously, and they'd been
Yeah.
resting for an hour before they went inside. If we got there before they had the chance to rest, it would be an even easier fight.
That's true, but would we have to repeat the fight?
Probably.
That's
But like
a
we
good
know,
question.
but we know how to traumatize her, and we have a giant with us now. I look up.
If you want me to fight, I will need some time to rest.
Well,
Fair.
that's what I mean.
Maybe we
If
should
we're
do
gonna
that.
get there
Yeah.
at 7, we have an hour. We can rest now.
Can we do an hour to like?
Short rest.
Yeah. Is that?
Does it take? Do we agree that it takes a full hour to short rest?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yes.
does take a full hour.
Yes, it is.
You don't need to repeat that's in the rules at the beginning.
Yep.
And also, I don't have any
Hit dice left?
No. Yes.
So you can't roll any hit dice?
I can't roll any
Well,
hit dice.
I can do an aura of vitality for you.
I was assuming like if you can do it for me and Scotty,
Yeah,
I think that'd
can
be
split
good
it
because
between
she
y'all.
has 12
And whatever
HP.
hit dice she has
Yeah.
from a rest.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how it works for monsters and NPCs.
I'm looking up her hit dice right now. It works pretty much the same as it works for you. They have
Because
hit
like,
dice.
if
and
she's
they
got
can
hit
spend
dice, she can spend her hit dice, and then I'll just give you.
Because
you know.
our hit die didn't reset, right?
And you're down 30 hit
them.
points too.
No, they haven't reset, but you are down one.
We're
maximum
down
hit
one.
dice.
Yeah. That's why I'm
That's
like
right.
out because I
Yeah.
think I had one left,
And now
then,
it's gone.
and then I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But as far as like needing healing, it's really just you.
I think it's
I feel
just
like
me.
Embers hasn't gotten hit.
Ever in her life.
Yeah.
I'm down
I've taken 4 damage.
like
I love that
12
actually.
or 13. You're down 30.
Oh.
You're down.
I'm at 36 out of 95.
Whew,
But I have 20 temp HP, so I don't need all of that.
that's helpful too.
Yeah.
So anyway, if I do an aura of vitality, like I mean, those of us that have hit dice to spend, we can spend the hit die, and I can do that after. So I guess we're taking a rest because Ethan's rolling dice.
It'll up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I need a calculator. She has so many hit points. I can't track them.
Did anyone lose their temp HP?
I didn't this time because I
Because I
was
can
just-
recast it.
I got
You
mine.
gave me mine back already.
Yeah, you give
Yeah,
me back too.
Thank you.
Reminder
Thank you.
though, once we've had a long rest, we're gonna switch that.
Oh, we are switching it.
Yep,
To just her long rest.
for a long rest. Yeah,
Are we
But
changing anything else about it, or just
Nope.
the resting thing?
just the resting thing. So abuse it. Abuse the short rests while you can.
Then I have 4 more charges, and I'm gonna use 4 charges, and then get them all back.
I'm gonna roll a hit die for me.
So you guys will have 20?
I have 20.
I have 20.
Do you want to give Scotty some?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to myself and Scotty and Night Mantis and Amelia.
Damn, he really said "fuck you, Maria." You're gonna die.
I mean,
again.
I only have 4,
Let's
and
move
I would need 5, right? So
That's fair. That's very kind of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will use a hit die for me, and then I will cast Aura of Vitality for Art, mainly. Yeah, because you're out of hit die.
Yeah.
And then let me know if anyone else needs topping off. Otherwise, I'm just going to give it all to Art.
I'll take some.
Scotty gets back up to full HP.
Okay?
Hey, just from hit dice?
She used all but 2 of her hit dice.
That's
She had some really high rolls.
incredible. I didn't.
Dice.
That's why they're all gone.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, so I get 10 of these. So somebody keep track of how many times
I can
rolled.
keep.
Just, just how many times I've rolled, because I'm going to give out numbers.
Shoot, no, she doesn't. I
Okay.
rolled the last 2.
Are you good?
Oh yeah, she does get up to full. Okay.
And I'll
You're
start.
not rolling any hit dice?
No.
You
I
don't?
have to. I don't have many left.
How many do you have left?
Like 2.
Oh, okay. I had like all of mine left except for the one that got taken away.
Wow.
So I was like, I rolled 1 and I'm like, yeah, I'm
It
good.
was that dragon fight last time.
Okay, so we'll start with Art.
1.
So that's 9.
2.
Another, nope, 3.
Okay, good.
3.
Another 4. Jesus.
4.
That's 8. What do you got?
I'm at 60.
I'll do it. At least 1 more.
5.
That's another 8.
Yeah, 68 out of 95.
Mm-hmm. We'll give Vert a couple. 7.
7.
4.
8.
5. No, that was 6, sorry. How you doing? Want 1 or 2 more?
No, how many do you have left?
2 more.
I've got 2 more, so you can give
Oh, you can give to Art.
Okay.
You sure?
I'm only missing 13 now, so I'm okay.
Okay.
I can use a hit die for this one.
Okay, so 10 to Art.
Oh shit!
That was a good one.
Last one.
That's really good. I'm at 78. Yeah.
Alright, and then... ooh, that was a good one too, 11.
Yeah, I'm almost maxed out. Thank you.
Yeah, so
That's really
I'm
good.
just assuming that the Giants are letting us take a rest in this temple.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and
After
we're
that
sitting...
fight? Yeah.
We're just sitting like in a kumbaya circle, and Ellen is just like meditating, and like every 6 seconds there's like a pulse of like a wave of chill air that feels like like walking into AC on a hot summer day.
I was gonna say, like, when I put icy hot on my back.
Yeah, but it's it's just like it's like soothing and refreshing.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh, I didn't realize how hot and sweaty I was, and that feels really, really nice.
Yeah.
During
Emilio and Maria have any hit dice they can roll, or are they out?
I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Oh shit. Let's see.
I'm gonna say they're probably out then.
Yeah, I think so.
They're pretty tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
During
like
the
we
short
almost
rest.
want to leave them,
Yeah, I know.
but
Yeah.
because they didn't participate in the fight last time. Although I guess we need to.
No,
fight
I
them
think
with.
this time they can, like, buff us and then just...
Yeah.
honestly.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
During the short rest, I'm gonna try and just talk to Scotty, I think.
Okay.
While we're just relaxing and healing and stuff.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Scotty, I think we need as much information as you can give us about what you know, what's happening in this place, what the League is doing, your part in this. Every detail might be vital.
She shakes her head and says, "Unfortunately, I don't know that much. I will tell you something that perhaps won't make much sense to you, but I will try to explain its weight and gravity. Giants have what's called an ordning. It places certain giants in positions of power over other giants and maintains that as a hierarchy. And it has been the same for thousands of years, until 25 years ago. There was an event that happened back in our old home where those giant kin, who are not quite giants, think trolls and ettins and the like, related but not actual giants, wished to become part of the ordning, and so games were held, a series of challenges, and the champions of the giant kin, those lesser giants, won that contest. And for their victory, the giant kin were allowed to join the ordning, but also make a single shift in it. Where the cloud giants used to sit at the top, now the fire giants rule. Were there any storm giants around, they would be the ultimate rulers of the ordning, but they have not existed on Alen'dal in, well, even longer than thousands of years. The last one left a long, long time ago, before we even went into the shell of the great turtle Genbu.
Wait, what was the giant that we tried to save? Wasn't that a storm giant? On the Hunter Kill Island?
Yes, it was a storm giant who had become a permanent storm.
Okay.
Like, rather than dying, that giant had transformed into a permanent storm.
Okay.
Yep. That was the last storm giant on Alen'dal.
Okay.
Yep. And so Scotty explains this and says, with that, the frost giants are now positioned very low in the ordering. The only ones who are really below us are the hill giants. And she kind of rolls her eyes at that. I may have been the Jarl of the frost giants, but there are so many above me in the ordering that... And she shakes her head. With things as they are now, it really doesn't matter. And especially now that I've been branded a traitor to the League, the Frost Giants will appoint a new Jarl. I say all this to convey to you that when I say I don't know the details of the plan, I mean it. Even if they trusted me, they wouldn't have told me.
So you said the ranking was fire, and then cloud.
Technically storm, fire, cloud.
Frost? Hill?
Stone.
Stone, frost, hill.
Stone, frost, hill. Okay.
Actually, stone might also be below frost, but they're kind of a special case. So, for all intents and purposes, she considers, hill the only thing beneath her.
Yeah. Got it.
Stone giants are weird. They're kind of a whole separate thing.
Yeah. Right, but even if you don't know much, you're here. You must know something.
What I do know is that the Illithid, that mind flayer creature, at previous nexuses, he figured out a way to bypass the protections the gods placed on the nexus on this side. With research on this nexus, he figured out how to do it on the other side. But that alone is not the goal of the League. They want the primordials free. And the primordials are shackled by chains forged by the giant gods and by the storm giants, cloud giants, frost giants, stone giants of ancient times. They need our help, and she thumps her chest, to break those chains. And so that is why my people are going into the Nexus.
Okay.
If everything is as you say and something bad happens, it will not be because of some flaw in Cephalosk's research on this side of the Nexus and what he has done with the runes here. His research there is thorough. He is a meticulous creature. It will be because of something that happens there. I can almost guarantee it.
And just to clarify, there meaning the other side, not the Alen'dal
She
side.
nods.
Okay.
The elemental plane of lightning,
Right.
where Lythura is chained.
Lythura?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Lythura.
primordial.
Right.
Primordial.
Yeah, I just forgot the name, or didn't recognize.
In fact, she will give you some of Lythura's epithets as well. She says Lythura
The cat meow.
yes.
This
Lythura the
temple cat.
Triple Cat just caught a rat.
She says, where Lythura, the storm that hunts, she who stalks the thunder, fang of the first sky, is chained.
Not as many as titles as Ellen, but that's moderately impressive.
Technically, yours is all just one.
See? Ow.
Lythura is like a panther creature,
Okay.
so this is just Lythura meowing within the lightning plane.
Wait, I didn't know there was a panther creature.
Yeah, I mean, when you saw a lightning creature reaching for the sky, it was feline.
It's like they're
Yes,
a
yes.
Raichu.
Raichu's a mouse, though.
No, Raiju.
Oh.
Even me,
Raichu's
like,
a no.
I'm a Pokemon master. I know that Raichu's a mouse. What are you talking about?
Not by intention, but maybe.
So with my knowledge of primordials, would I recognize or know anything else about this one?
Like this primordial creature in particular?
Yeah.
You could roll an Arcana check, but it's going to be a high DC.
Sure, I'll try.
Because you know more about, like, the specific nexus and primordial energies that are tied to Vogma.
I didn't roll well. I only got a 15.
Do you still have your inspiration?
I don't want to use it on this, though.
Yeah, nothing in particular comes in.
Yeah. I guess what I'm wondering is, given my knowledge of what I know of primordials in general and experience with entrapping the Nexus powers into something else, essentially using the same abilities like the controllers, I was just curious if there's anything I can insight for this Nexus specifically, like a solution to keep that primordial trapped, or maybe even like somehow make a bargain with it or something.
With a 15? I don't think you can think of anything off the top of your head, because like the idea of the controllers and like the thing that you have with the Wind Nexus and then what Vogma had with its Nexus is like it's predicated on the fact that the like primordial energy of the Nexus is sealed to some extent.
Yeah.
Right? And that's not the case with this current Nexus now, from what Scotty is saying.
And there isn't a way to, one, combine two powers into like Nihedon's form, or two, trade one Nexus power for another.
That's something you might be able to do, but like off the top of your head, like right now, you don't know how you would go about that.
Yeah.
But like, it's theoretically possible.
Okay, because it's like one of those things where if I was able to trap or capture the power and put it into some form, essentially that should like stop the event from happening.
But again, like that's predicated. Like what you did before is predicated on the fact that like the Nexus was sealed to some degree, right?
Oh,
on one
this
side
is
of
releasing
it.
it.
This one is like fully unsealed right now.
Okay.
And so it's not a matter of containing the Nexus. The Nexus is open.
I see.
It's a matter of what do you do about this primordial on the
I got
inside.
you now.
So, and like
Okay,
that, you don't think you have a means to contain.
Okay, I understand that. I see. Okay. Yeah, I think Vert just has like, or Anna has a troubled look on her face. Not really able to think of a good solution for their predicament, and also like was also counting on the Frost Giant's knowledge on the subject, so that like that's if that's turning up sort of blank too, then she's a little bit downcast.
Yeah, she like Scotty says, I'm sorry, I'm no mage, I'm a warrior. I claimed my title by strength. These nexuses are beyond. I did what I could to try and stop it, and it wasn't enough.
Do you think you could convince the gatekeepers to let us in still, in some way?
She like hefts her axe on her shoulder and she says, I could help convince them.
Okay. I mean, anyway. Yeah. Because even if the ordning says you're at a certain place, certainly your strength would surpass those regardless of rank, right?
But then I would be outranked by the lowest of cloud giants above me.
Oh, in like, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be going in alone, so...
Which is why I say convince, and she does
Yeah.
like air quotes,
Yeah,
and like hefts the
okay,
axe again.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I will fight with you,
Right.
but I fear I'm unreliable in terms of arcane knowledge.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, Hannah just, I guess, looks to the rest. Drugs.
Do we know at what time the events that you saw when you looked into her memory, when that took place?
Wasn't that just prior to us arriving here?
Yeah, it was like an hour before.
Because they immediately just started taking her to the temple.
So even if you don't know anything about what they were trying to do there, you could run us through the timeline of what happened. So that when we
Yeah, she could do that.
restart the day, we'll know where to find you, and maybe we can get there before
Oh,
That's
a good
brilliant.
idea.
before they break the seal.
Yes.
Someone give this person inspiration.
That was brilliant. That was inspired.
Thank you.
She
No
says
problems over
at 1 p.m., General Imd begins preparing for his expedition into the Nexus. At 2 p.m., her attempt at sabotage is revealed, and then she fights Imd and loses.
And you said that when she fought Imd, he was like basically unscathed by the end of it, right?
He was like minorly scathed.
So she did hurt him,
Yeah.
That couldn't be it.
but she didn't. Okay.
Sorry, you said 1 p.m. the general prepares.
Sorry, I think I need to shift this up an hour. I think I got it. Let me just look at something real quick.
But you said that the general prepares to go into the Nexus, so at that point we assume it's already been unlocked.
Okay, so yeah, what's happening is in the 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. hours, he's making preparations, basically.
Okay.
And then 3 p.m. for deception and sabotage is revealed, the fight happens. And then 4 p.m. she is taken from there to the church.
So is it safe to assume that the Nexus is already unlocked?
By 1 p.m. So like
Or
before.
by the time the loop starts. Like before we'd be able to get there even.
Basically, yeah. So like the loop starts at 12 p.m.
Exactly. And we
Yeah.
start on the Southern Isle. So like if it
Yeah.
takes us an hour to get there,
Yeah.
we don't get there until 1.
Yeah.
So the Nexus is presumably already unlocked, but they haven't discovered Scotty yet. And if they don't
Yeah.
discover Scotty, then we might still have an in to infiltrate. And we might be able to sneak in with them or
Yeah.
in a future loop when we're ready to do that. At the very least.
So, but up until the point where Scotty's, attempts to sabotage the runes, she's with this expedition or whatever, with this group, right? Like the whole time.
Correct.
Okay.
Just trying to reorder my timetable here because I had that little mistake in there.
And they prepare to enter the Nexus, I'm guessing just at the tower, right? They're just
Yeah,
just
atop the tower.
atop the tower.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's like a matter of how do we get to Scotty and like actually like convince her.
Yeah.
Shifting
Find a
things
way to
by
solve
one
Oh yeah,
hour
is there
actually fixed a
anything
lot
that
of
we
things in
can
my
tell
time.
Scotty
Yeah, what would we
in
need
a
to
similar
tell-
vein to
Yeah,
like
Scotty
be able to
too.
skip all of this, like get her on board
I feel like
with us?
I was trying to get that information last week, and I can't remember what she ended up telling us.
Really?
I don't think she gave you anything last
I don't
week.
think she did.
No.
But I was fishing for it last week.
Yeah, but now we almost killed the person that was like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
with her,
yeah,
so
yeah,
now she
yeah.
can trust us,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Okay.
It's like-
Sorry, I should be speaking over here.
No, you're fine. No, we're having a discussion
Yeah.
around the Kumbaya circle.
I love that.
What could
Is
you?
there something we could say to that group with General Imd and Scotty that would let them trust us enough to like walk among them for like a minute?
She shakes her head and says, "Unfortunately, the group of you are known to the League.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I fear
Well,
there's
hang
nothing
on.
you could tell them."
changeling here, and yeah.
They are unlikely to trust any mortal folk that they do not know.
Certainly there's a small folk person that they do trust.
There is a general of the UNT, but he's not here in the city.
Your aunt, though, no?
Or perhaps...
Isabella,
yes, if you know of her.
Yeah.
Oh, I know of her.
We know of her.
I mean, that's something.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I meant, I was asking, for Scotty specifically. So, we could connect, immediately. We could potentially, I don't know, potentially tell her to, hold off.
What was the organization that she said she was...
The Stewards of the Eternal Throne.
Yeah, I was looking... Yeah, the Stewards of the Eternal Throne. I was looking for some kind of phrase or symbol that we could draw that could represent our allegiance to the Stewards.
Yeah.
To convince Scotty, hey, we're with the Stewards, we're here to help you.
Or
I was thinking,
don't do X yet. Wait for us to get there. Let us in. Some shit. You know.
I mean, I was thinking to just be as brazen as changing form into Isabella, and then just going up there and being like, "I need to speak to Scotty."
Oh.
It's a matter of great importance, type of thing, and then just pulling Scotty aside and saying, "I know who you are. I know what you're doing," and kind of just share enough information to be like, "I know you're going to do this. Stop it. Come with me."
Yeah, yeah. But I think if there's anything a keyword or something I have a mole on my right butt cheek, something that only we would know.
Why would you know that about Scotty?
I don't know, because she told me. Exactly, that's my point.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe Art's got game.
Some piece of Scotty's history that we would know, that we could use.
Yeah, then maybe Art's got game.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, God.
He doesn't, I don't. It's okay.
Half giants come from somewhere.
Stop!
What is it?
Anyways.
What is it?
Oh, I think there's a flaw in that plan, Vert.
What's that?
To get to Scotty, we need the help of a giant, and there aren't any giants down here until they bring Scotty here.
Yeah.
Yes, but we have a key phrase now to get to Birja.
But Birja isn't here until they bring Scotty here.
Isn't he?
We only saw Scotty and the Cloud Giant.
Yeah, you're right.
Camped around
you're
here.
right.
Yeah. So we could come here and get their help and then go over there to get in.
That might work then.
Yeah.
We can put a pin in that
We were the shot.
because I think it's about time to head out and confront Isabella.
Yeah, I don't have anything written down, but I think maybe Scotty could teach someone a phrase in Giant that is like a known greeting for the stewards of the Eternal Throne, something like that. Because they're I feel like they're the type of order that would have something like that. I don't have anything in my notes, but I feel like they would. So I think she
some
could,
sort of code word.
So she teaches that.
She can teach you it's like a
thieves'
set
cant in
greeting.
Giant that Giant thieves' cant phrase
that I will
A safe word.
I would butcher, and then I practice it with Emilio, and he's like, no, enunciate the A a little more.
You gotta roll your R's.
And if there's an ooh sound, it's like a ooh.
I want to be
Just
there
put more spit into it.
Or like when they're saying "Viduun."
Yeah.
The vein popping, no, it's Viduun.
Take psychic damage.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the startings of a good plan for when we're ready to infiltrate the tower.
Yep.
For now, our hour's probably about up. It's time that we head over.
And what is it we're going to go do now?
Well,
I can't go back where I came from, but if you have
do you want to
something
take on
can
a dragon that's tired from fighting a Hydra?
She points to the helmet that she wears, which is just a dragon skull, and she says, "I love killing dragons."
Great! Come on! This is how you can repay us for saving your life.
Done.
Great. Scotty is now a member of the Silver Seekers.
Yeah.
Like how Skulk is.
No, I
tonight.
think-
I was like, oh, if you need a place to hide out, you won't fit in our. I'm not Earhart, then we'll have to
We
build
love
a bigger
making
shed for you.
She will in particular like look down at Embers and say, "You in particular, I look forward to fighting alongside."
I was really afraid until we got to the last word in that sentence.
I would also not mind sparring with you, if I am totally honest, but no, fighting alongside.
Maybe she'll rematch his aunt one day too. One way or the other.
No, and as the group of you like stride towards the door, she does say, "This reminds me of that time 25 years ago. That was an exhilarating time." She, goes to leave the temple with you. That priest is at the door, and he's like, "Oh my!" Runs away when he sees Scotty come out with the group of you.
Yeah, everything's fine.
And I think probably like a lot of people in the streets run away as well. But the streets are. Let me see what's going on at this hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, at this hour, the streets are actually pretty empty of people because there are like occasional monsters and things like that flying over in this part of the city. I think that probably like one of those chimeras goes flying over and Scotty just like slashes it out of the sky with her big axe.
Hell yeah!
It's a nice
Splits it in
warm up.
half.
It's a nice warm up.
Okay, and so you're traveling to...
Yep, to the northwest.
So that's what you're doing with your 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. hour?
Or 6 p.m.
Oh.
to 7 p.m.
5 p.m. 5 p.m. 6 p.m. was the short
Right,
rest.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so I need to advance this 2 hours. Is what you need to do.
Thank you for.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
The
My
group of
role in
you
this party,
arrive
keeping everybody
on
up.
the factory aisle.
Yes.
Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. And are you headed straight for the drill site, essentially?
I mean, yeah, but let's keep an eye and an ear out to see if we can hear the sounds of combat or
Yeah.
the Hydra.
Like, are we still trying to be stealthy? I assume. Like, while getting there.
I mean,
Kind of hard to be stealthy with a building-sized person.
yeah, I
That's
don't
a
know.
very
I don't
good
know if
point.
it's worth being stealthy,
That's
but I
fair.
do want to be cautious
Yeah.
and aware of what we're stumbling into, because we are an hour earlier than we were last.
Yeah.
I am making some assumptions about how things went.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way that this travel goes, the bridge is currently down, so you will need to like swim or water walk or something like that when you get there.
Yeah. Easy.
You want to swim it?
I would have cast. I got you. I would have cast water breathing on us as part of our saving Night Mantis thing, because I did before. So we've got water breathing, so we can just swim.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking through spell usage.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a ritual spell.
Yes, okay, if it's a ritual spell, that's
Yeah, it's a
I'll allow
ritual
that.
spell, and I cast it as a ritual before when we were waiting to be led in to meet with Mira,
True.
and that turned into a trap.
So you're basically like swimming underwater. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could swim underwater, we could swim,
Isn't that how
yeah.
you swim?
Just well, like
Well, we don't
without
need to-
coming up for air.
Yeah, we don't need to come up for air,
Swim
so we
underwater,
can...
though, is just a
Where did
funny
I go?
phrase.
Instead of saying come up. Anyway, yeah.
It was
This
more
was great, by the way.
efficient.
It was great.
Oh my gosh.
It was more efficient. Glad you liked it.
Okay, then you don't have to deal with monsters as you're crossing, but when you come back up onto land, there are more of those monsters still like rampaging across this island. Because you have Scotty with you, they aren't a problem with you, but you can't be stealthy. And so you are kind of like slowed down a little bit as Scotty basically like clears the way with her giant axe. I'll go ahead and bring the group of
I
people
love
over
that we're
here.
just adopting NPCs, y'all.
I love. It's great. It's great. More of this.
More. I would love to keep Scotty. She's awesome.
I mean, the second loop, when we have 2, so if we do like 7 loops, we'll have a whole
We'll
new
have
squad.
a whole army.
Yeah.
When you arrive at the drill site, what's a good song for this? We'll go with this one. That's not a good one. I'm just like
Strong blessing.
Yeah. I'm having a particularly...
I have my trumpet right over there.
You're just gonna play the background music
I'll
for
play
us?
the background music or the bonanza.
When you arrive at the drill site, there's really no way to keep yourself from being seen because you're with Scotty. So you see this and you are also seen. There is a battle in progress between Isabella, Paldair, Isabella's rune wardens, rune what do I call them? Rune sentinels, and this Hydra. And because it was Scotty, you can't really avoid being seen. I guess the group of you could, if you wanted to, make a stealth check, and Scotty could be the only one who gets seen.
Yeah.
But there's no hiding her.
Yeah.
We just hide behind her.
I mean, okay, so would it be possible for us to us go first and then wave Scotty towards us if we need her? Or if she hears the sound of battle, she can just...
Yes, that'd be possible.
I mean, this is part of why I was saying, when we're far enough away and we can hear, can we listen out for the sounds of the Hydra?
Okay, roll a perception check then.
Yeah,
And it's-
we don't need to
we don't need to
there.
go up into
Yeah.
the drill site if we can hear them fighting from a ways off.
Yeah, even
And
from
this
the
is-
other island, perception, you said?
Yep.
And this is based on hearing.
Yes.
Nat 1.
Oh,
I'm
all
rolling
right.
great.
Yes,
You know what? It's time to put this one away.
Who is inspiration again?
I figured
Amber's
y'all
good.
got it.
I have
hopefully,
advantage because
they're great.
werewolf.
You assumed yeah.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
16.
Perception is 18.
Okay, yeah, so I think Embers and Elwyn, you're the first to pick up on it, and then Vert, maybe a moment later, you start to hear those sounds of battle from up ahead. And I think even at a distance, you can see the Hydra looming up over, the surrounding buildings, and it is vomiting forth all of these monsters. That the Rune Sentinels and Isabella and Paldair are doing battle with.
Yeah, is there... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, is there a building or something we can just duck behind and wait it out?
Yeah, if you want to make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say that Nat 1 was because, instead of paying attention to what was going on, I think Art was too distracted looking at Scotty being a badass and just destroying these monsters in one blow.
Yep.
And then he was just like, wow.
She cannot hold back.
That's better. What was this stealth?
Yeah, stealth.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20!
Hey!
22!
I also got a 22.
Oh, shit.
26.
I thought you were going to be 46.
I need pass without chasing.
I know, I don't have
Yeah.
any second level spell slots left.
Well, we rolled really
Whatever
well.
it is.
A 22.
Okay, and then I need Amelia,
Oh.
Maria, and Night Mantis,
Sorry.
but I will not make one for
that's
Scotty
terrible.
because she can't.
A 13 and a 7. I assume they don't add anything.
I don't have their stats in front
Wait,
of
so
me.
we did take them with us? The
Well-
kids?
I think we have to in order to maintain the
Yeah.
Oh, I
what
see.
happened last cycle.
Well, it's not going to be the same as last cycle, though.
necessarily. You could. They didn't do much last cycle.
They did a couple of important things, like keeping Art from dying.
That's
Well,
true. Yeah. I think I would have kept them,
But
away.
yeah, they didn't.
Away.
They didn't
But,
participate in the combat with us, but
Okay.
they did.
rules
Above
question.
us.
Because we know how a lot of the things will work, do we really need to follow the exact same steps we did last time?
Not exactly. That's
so,
the thing.
we know how the room flips on that one, so we wouldn't make the same mistake, right?
Yeah,
so
but-
we wouldn't need...
So the thing is, you don't have to do exactly the same thing in order to do that. Skip.
Yeah.
It's more, that kind of how to navigate things to get to that same result. So basically, it's more about the end result you want to have.
Yeah.
So if you want to change something about what happened, then you're gonna have to redo it. Or
100%, yeah.
if you do something elsewhere on the map that drastically changes things here, If
Yeah.
the situation is drastically different here when you get to this point,
Yeah.
you might have to redo something.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Basically.
But for the point of the decision of bringing the kids with us, like,
Yeah, that's
The kids
they didn't
aren't the
really.
adults,
I mean,
technically.
they did some really important things that got us to the point we did at the
I
last
see.
thing.
It's
but we
less-
don't need their help to get there this time.
correct.
Yeah, I mean, if it was safe to leave them in the giant temple or in the clock tower, maybe not.
I'd say the giant temple. If they're just gonna hang out there and they're like not
Yeah,
kind of, but
maybe
not really
that's
on our
the
side.
favor we call in with Birja. Like,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
these two
I'm gonna-
kids safe.
Yep. Thank you.
I think he would have laughed and said, "I am no babysitter."
Literally.
But
yeah,
he
that's fair.
also wouldn't stop you from leaving them there. So if you want to have left them there, that's fine.
What do you think, Carpe?
But yeah, if monsters came into the temple, Birjo would probably fight them, right? He wouldn't just let them kill him.
Would you be comfortable with that, or do you want to keep them with us?
I feel
mean,
bad
it would come
'cause
down
I just-
to you.
They're gonna. I feel like they're gonna die no matter what, and I don't want them to die.
Well, the loop will probably reset on
That is true.
this time. We'll definitely want to have them with us when we go into the tower, because who knows what'll happen.
Okay, then let's say we left them.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Laughing
it.
at the look on your face where you're instant doubt.
Instant regret.
Okay, so
No,
then we
it's
don't
fine.
need stealth checks for them.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Which means that as a group, you are very stealthy because Night Mantis rolled a 26 as well.
Nice.
So-
Yeah, we did great.
Scotty stands outside this building just fighting off monsters. But the group of you duck into this building to kind of hide and wait things out. Do you just want to pass an hour? Is that the plan?
Well, I don't know if we want to wait the whole hour, because we're not sure how long they got to rest before we got there last time. I think we're waiting until the sign, immediately
I see.
until
the
the
Hydra-
Hydra's death throes.
Yeah.
And then we'll run in and take them before they have a
Yeah,
chance to recover
yeah.
from their fight.
I see. Okay.
Agreed.
And you already rolled a high perception check. So yeah, I will say that you wait inside the house for a little while, and then Elwyn and Embers, you start to hear the tides of that battle seem to be changing. The roars of the Hydra start to grow weaker. You hear shouts of victory from the rune sentinels and things like that. And then after a few moments, the Hydra doesn't make any more noise. So you think that probably let's say 15 minutes into the hour, 15,
Yeah.
20 minutes into the hour,
All right.
the Hydra is dead.
Yeah.
Now's our
Now's our chance.
Yep.
Let's make our move.
It's a little early.
A little early.
Did you hear the cries, the victory cries? When we got here, there weren't any Rune Wardens left alive, or Rune Sentinels.
Because they were downstairs, though,
Because they
right?
went downstairs
They
and
haven't been downstairs to die yet. They haven't tripped the traps. We go now, we'll have to deal with them too.
But we're also cutting down their time to rest.
Yeah.
Sure. It's up to you.
I say we take them all out now.
Well, we could give them.
How many rune sentinels do we see?
I think Ember's just cracks on her floor.
Yeah. I mean, we do have Scotty.
Okay, so if we counted the bodies from last time, I mean, assuming the
It
map
was-
was correct, it's 4.
Five.
Or
Yeah.
5, right?
Yeah.
There's
Well, that's the other
half
thing.
dozen of them.
We only saw bodies on that first.
That first area, but did they send them down to do the thing
puzzles?
while Isabella and the dragon rested, or did they get sent down during the fight while Isabella and the dragon
So,
kept the
hard to
Hydra
know.
back?
The
We
other
don't
the
know.
other thing that happened that we're not sure of is they drilled through the body of the Hydra to get down there somehow. Whether it was I don't know. I don't
Did
remember
they
this.
drill through the body of the Hydra? Or
cut through? Or,
They cut through the body of the Hydra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
One
see.
way
which is
or another.
something that Scotty can definitely do probably very quickly with us. So I'm not really worried
Yeah.
about that either.
Yeah, we've got Scotty. Yeah,
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 I think
I
we'll
think
be okay.
you're right.
can
I
do
think we
this.
can pop out now.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Surprise!
I'm just making some adjustments to health bars here, getting things in
Everyone's
order.
at 1
1
HP,
HP.
except for us. Wow, that's so
Yeah,
crazy.
Bet you wish you had our vitality, Isabella.
Let me just make sure I've got everyone I need.
I just hope this doesn't completely drain us.
I was gonna say, I hope this
Like
doesn't
to
bite
fight
us in the
again,
butt,
you
you know?
Let's see. Here. Okay.
With this baby.
It's just the biggest baby in the world. Sorry, I got very... I have a lot of, what's it
Cuteness
called?
aggression?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You see this one too, Donna?
Yeah. She's like, don't look at him, look at me.
Just big babies all around.
That's what the Hydra sounds like.
Yeah.
Give me just another minute.
No, you're good. Try not to regret all of our choices.
Okay, it's gonna be fine. Hopefully, perhaps.
How do you make your approach?
Oh,
to
don't make him
this?
start browning.
Oh yeah, huh?
How do we make our approach? Yeah, do we want to give you a chance to talk to Isabella again, or no? We're just gonna run in. And...
I mean, we can.
You should
talk to
traumatize her again.
Yeah,
for sure.
you should traumatize her again.
Oh, I thought it was you.
It was me before, but you had a plan
I have a plan.
to go in as Basil that you didn't get to use last time.
Oh, that's not what I was going to do last time. But all I wanted to do last time was change my voice to sound like Basil.
Yeah.
Because she was already
To keep her in the
state.
Okay.
But I could do that again after she's already kind of incapacitated or whatever it was.
I mean, so the thing that traumatized her was
knowing that
Basil's not in jail anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
So if you
I'm
change
free.
into Basil,
Yeah.
into your, and just walk up and you say hi, Isabella, she'll take her.
or she'll just attack me on the spot.
Yeah, well,
So I think we go in with the plan that worked,
okay,
and then we'll improvise if we need to.
okay. Well, let's do that then.
Okay. So charging in.
If we have any, like, we don't have like.
Well, the plan that worked
anything.
was arriving and talking to Isabella,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
attempting to reason with her, and then traumatizing her.
Yeah.
You arrive on sort of the rim of that like downward sloping crater into the drill site. You see the Hydra much as you remember it, massive, taking up the entirety of this hole in the ground. And there are 3, let me go ahead and drag you over to the map, just for visuals.
Bless you.
There are 3 rune sentinels, kind of like next to the Hydra. You scroll down just a bit.
Yeah, I haven't getting there. Are they named Harry, Larry, and Barry?
No. They are nameless.
They are now.
There are 3 rune sentinels named Harry, Barry, and Larry, hacking away at the Hydra, trying to like clear a path down through it.
And then this guy here is Gary.
They are supervised.
Yes.
They are supervised by
Gary.
a Goliath rune sentinel there who seems to be in charge and giving orders. And Isabella, so all of them look injured, all those rune sentinels. Isabella is there and she doesn't look hurt at all.
How does Paldir look?
Oops, I just accidentally gave her way too many hit points. I was just trying to put her back to like full hit points because she was injured from the previous battle, which didn't happen. By which I mean last time we fought on this battle map.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay. Isabella does not look hurt at all. Paldir has some serious wounds.
Yeah. He does.
So he's kind of like curled up on himself and like, I don't know, do dragons lick at their wounds? Probably.
they do now.
Yeah, he's like licking at his wounds. And I think maybe Isabella is fussing over him a little bit, but she sees the group of you come this way, and she says, "Ah, Vertinor, my nephew. I take it the fact that you're here means that Skulk and... Oh, what was that dwarven man's name again? Well, I take it they're dead. That's fine, I'd never really liked them anyways. And who's your giant friend there?" And she kind of gestures up at Scotty.
Your plan didn't work, Isabella.
Well, that's okay. It will be all the more satisfying if I get to do it myself. And she kind of like struts forward. And she adds, I think, if I get to do it myself, what would she add? There. And finish the job I started.
I'm trying to remember exactly how the other conversation went. That drew me into a
Already a little off.
blank state.
It's already a little
It's a little bit off.
kilter.
Yeah.
Because
I
Scotty's there, and things were already
Yeah,
up.
I think Elwyn will step forward at this point. and
Maybe I'll say before you do that.
Okay.
What job? Let her just
Yeah.
Great
she-
contribution.
maybe
Amber's
just
like rolls her eyes.
say the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, she kind of like gets that gloating smile on her
Exactly.
face,
Yeah.
and she says, "When your mother betrayed me, I knew that I could not let that stand. It was always her and me, the two of us together, us against the world, and then she left me in the dust, and for him? No. I made sure that he got his and she got hers. And that's a
now-
job I intend to finish." And she kind of like looks at Night Mantis and you.
I'm surprised, Isabella, at the amount of confidence coming out of you after you couldn't even complete the job you started in the first place. You may have sacrificed your own sister, but Basil is alive and well and out of prison.
She looks at you and like the look of disbelief comes over her face. And sorry, I had to roll something.
No, you don't. This is all going according to plan.
Oh, she's not in my encounter. Like
Isabella disappears.
the characters in that I like built in certain encounters have just like drastically shifted from who's actually there.
Probably add Scotty too,
I know. Yeah, we gotta add Scotty.
and Larry. And
Yeah, I'm gonna
your
add.
friends.
Yeah, they're not in this encounter.
Harry,
either.
Barry,
Don't
Larry,
forget
and
Gary.
Yeah.
Let me
Gary the
just
Goliath. Come on, that's
I
pretty
know!
It's really good.
add them and them while I'm at it, and then I'll add Isabella and Paldair.
Did you even have an encounter?
Well, I opened the Hydra encounter,
Yeah.
and none of these people are in the Hydra encounter. What was I thinking?
great.
Okay.
At the Death Giant too. I'll come next time.
Now
With
I have
us?
Isabella's stat slot or stat block. You say that, and she kind of shakes her head and says, "I'm having the strangest deja vu. What do you mean by that?"
Well, what I mean is, the group of us broke into the prison and broke him out.
No, that can't be true.
It can
I
be
would have.
true. The one person whose love you hope to secure forever is the only one who died in this misguided plot of yours. But now you'll be able to join her, because we're putting an end to you. Again.
I would have known if that were the case. I would have known. I would have known. It's not true. You're lying. Roll a persuasion check.
Sure.
Can I help her?
Yeah, I was going to say, do I have advantage?
Yeah,
Because
can I-
Mark's
Yeah, sure.
kind of helping.
Sure.
Kind of helping.
Kind of helping.
Well, more this time than last time.
More this time than
I
last
got, like,
time.
2 more
you
words up.
you had
You said what job?
you
Yeah,
had
2 more words than last time.
I was gonna say you had like a month of outside of game time to prep mentally for this.
Why would I prep for something that's already a victory?
Okay. Persuasion 21.
Okay. Yeah, you see her kind of like she puts her hands to her head and kind of like goes down in that fetal position and like starts shaking just like last time and muttering to herself, "It's not true. It's not true." And yeah, she seems to get incapacitated again.
And then I think
and
Ellen...
Paldair, I think, at that moment lunges despite his injuries.
Yep. Ellen
Yeah.
will like look at the fighters in the group and be
Yeah,
like,
no,
"All right,
we're
let's
gonna-
go. My work
Yep,
here's
you're
done."
up.
Roll initiative.
I bring the trauma with
Yeah,
me.
bring the trauma.
Roll
Emotional
initiative,
pain.
and then we will pick this up next session.
I know how to use words.
That was really good.
I was like, y'all, I don't remember what I said last time, but we're just gonna cut to the chase.
That's not good initiative.
Oh no!
I'm gonna rely on Embers or on Aster to track this because I want to mess with this encounter and fix it. So it's actually the people here.
All right,
Okay.
what you got?
13.
Okay, Amber's got 14.
Oh, okay.
Not bragging, just saying.
Well, Ellen also got 14, so there.
Vert also got 14. So there.
Okay, show up.
Like, not even kidding.
Everyone got more than Gobble. I get it. Okay.
Okay. All of the Rune Sentinels
Also got 14?
are on initiative 7.
Hang on, I gotta add them to my list here.
Yeah.
Initiative 7. Rune Sentinels.
Scotty is on initiative 4.
Oh no! Scotty.
Isabella and Paldair are on initiative 3. Sorry, 13.
Oh.
13? Oh, shit.
So we got higher than them.
Yeah,
They're 3
wow.
14s. Meow. Sorry, bumped you.
And we will pick up there next time. Yeah, situation is different enough that I think this requires a refight.
Another fight.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
worried
fair.
about that. And maybe the
That's
next
fine.
cycle we take a long rest.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Might need to.
Because I'm going to be out of spell slots by the end of the cycle.
Yeah, no,
But thank you to everyone who came to watch. Thank you to those of you who played. That was a great session. We'll be back with more of this Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Hope to see you then. Bye.
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 Bye.